NLT Digital Mind 5. On this screen, we log into the system using the proper credentials assigned by the administrator. After you're properly logged into the system, you will see the welcome screen where you can find on the right side the map, on the left side some information related to the map. In this example, you see that every time you hover over the gray circle, you can see the number of miners or elements you're tracking. In this case, I can see Alan, I can see information on the specific miner, I can see his ID, whether he's out of range, or whatever information is important for this miner at this point. We are zooming out right now. We're going to go back and see the dots again. When you see every time I zoom in or zoom out, the dots are collapsing or expanding according to the number of people or elements we're tracking. Now we're looking at one specific tunnel. You see that we have 19 in this gray box. When I zoom in, they're exploding into 2 or 3 different ones. 1, 2, and 16. Carter is in the tunnel. Bailey and Hernandez are also in the tunnel. We can send a message to this group of people that are right now in this area. We can also track vehicles. In this case, we see 9 vehicles in this specific tunnel. We see 3 vehicles outside, 2 in this area. I want to see the Jugo. The Jugo one is telling me all this information about this vehicle. Let's see how the assets can be tracked as well. This is some information about the equipment at this belt. Also, with Digital Mind, we have the zones. The zones are areas where you want to administer and know how many people are in an area or a zone. In this case, in the administrative area, we have this information. So we are showing assets in a specific administrative area. Here, we are selecting a different zone. As you can see, this is a specific tunnel. Here you can see all the specific assets that were located in this tunnel at some point. The zones can have any shape that you want them to have. Groups. Groups allow you to show information in a specific way in the system. In this case, we don't have any groups set up. Reports is an important part of the system. You can report all the information that you want. Right now, from reports, we are seeing filters that you can choose from to create your report. Things like type, group, and zone. You can also look for a specific report. In this case, we're going for all miners, type, personnel, and we run a full report for each one. We can export the file as an Excel file or a PDF file so that you can keep the data in your records for later. This is for personnel and item history and the location history. The management can track both essentially the same way. This is giving you the tracking server status, if it's on or offline. Here, we are seeing all the Wi-Fi and RFID locations and what is up and down. In this case, because it's a demo, we see that all the devices are down. We can see the Wi-Fi and RFID tag devices and what information we have for each one of those. Then all the information you can find and the status of each of the elements. Environmental monitoring. Here we can see all the environmental monitors and other monitors we have in the mine. In this case, we have carbon monoxide, carbon dioxide, and methane monitors. We can see the gas level history for each one of the monitors over time. Monitoring alarm summary. Here you can see every time each monitor is coming into an alarm status. We can also run reports and status for the monitors. What is the actual status of each monitor? Here is the administrator interface. In the admin interface, we can define what rules we want to manage in the system. In future videos, we will show you more information about the admin interface.